All right. So let me get you checked in. So welcome to Gentle Yoga. My name is Georgia. Obviously, you know that since you were here. Let me get you checked in. All right. So today we are going to be focusing on grounding. It's been kind of a little crazy morning for me. We all have those, I think. But for me, in this journey that I've been on in yoga, it has really taught me to breathe, one, and to come back to the moment and ground, which for me, grounding is very spiritual. And a lot of times I do it through imagining roots growing through the base of my feet and into the earth. Whether I am standing inside or outside, doing it on the grass is very relieving and makes me feel very in tune with my body and will help bring me back to the moment very quickly. So I've kind of had to do that this morning. And it just was just another reminder of this life of be present and be exactly where I am. So we'll start with this quote this morning, and it says, I am grounded. My spirit is grounded deep in the earth. I am calm, strong, centered, and peaceful. I am able to let go of fear and trust that I am eternally safe. I am worthy of all beautiful things. Carly Marie. So we can carry that through our practice today and just remind ourselves that we're here. We are present in this moment. And anytime our thoughts start to drift away from that, we can just bring it back to center and allow ourselves to be. So to begin, we'll start in a seated position of Sukhasana, our legs out long, whatever is most comfortable for you. Sit up tall, stack head over heart, heart over pelvis. Soften the gaze and close the eyes to connect to the breath. We'll start by inhaling through the nose. Exhale, let it go. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it go. Inhale. Exhale. Stay here for a few more rounds on your own. Really settling into your space. With each inhale, allow the belly to expand. With each exhale, draw the navel into the spine. Start to notice that the shoulders are drawn up towards the ears and make that conscious decision to relax them away. Take 2 more breaths here. Start to bat the eyelashes open. Coming back into your space. Good. So we're going to take the right arm across the body. So you're taking it to the left. Take the left arm on the outside of the right arm. Plug the right shoulder away from the ear to get a nice stretch across the front side of that the right shoulder. Sit up tall, inhaling, and exhale. Really relax the right shoulder away from the ear here. Palm is flexed, finding brightness through the fingertips. And release. Switching sides, so draw that left arm across the body, placing the right hand on the outside of that left arm, flexing through the left hand, and having brightness in the fingertips. Relax the left shoulder away from the ear. Inhale. Exhale. Really grounding down through the sitting bones. To really sit up tall. Last breath. And release. From here, we're going to extend the arms out in front of us, flexing through the palms. So the fingertips are going to be spread wide, like you're in a tabletop position and you would be pressing the mat away, but you're actually just going to be pressing into the air. So you relax the shoulders away from the ears, sit up tall, and breathe. Stretching through the back sides of the wrist here. Make that conscious decision to really draw the shoulder blades down the back of the body. And release. Before we move on, shake the hands out slightly just to loosen up through the hands, because we're going to come back in that same position. We're going to reverse the palms though. So extend the arms out long once again in front of you. Then start to rotate, pointing the fingertips down. The wrist will be flexed up towards the ceiling. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Really actively pressing the fingertips down towards the earth. And release. And shake the hands out once again. Good. Now I want you to wrap the left arm around the side body, so your fingertips will be clasping around the outside, like around the backs, around your back. We're gonna inhale, lift the right arm up, and then on the exhale, take it up and over. You'll roll that right shoulder back and down to open up through the chest. Again, ground down through the sitting bones. So you will find a active lift in the abdomen. So you'll be taking the navel up and in. On the inhale, come back through center. And exhale when you get there. We'll switch sides. So wrap that right arm around your waist, taking the fingertips to your back. You'll inhale, lift the left arm up. And on the exhale, take it up and over. Roll that left shoulder back and down, drawing the shoulder blades down the back of the body. Really stretching to the left side here. And breathe. Reaching through the fingertips. And on your inhale, come back through center. Exhale when you get there. Good. So we'll inhale, reach the right arm up high. We're just going to take the right hand to in between the shoulder blades, then having the elbow facing up towards the ceiling, place the left hand on top of that right elbow. And then we're just going to sit up tall here. Allow the elbows to draw down, maybe back towards the back of your mat. Breathing deeply. Stretching through the backs of the triceps. Gaze is slightly upward. As we hold these postures, see if you can slow the breath to bring you back to center, to grounding. What I mean by that, extending the inhale and elongating the exhale. After your next exhale, release your clasp and allow the hands to come back down to the mat. Switch sides, so we'll draw the left arm up towards the ceiling, placing it in between the shoulder blades, taking the right hand top of that left elbow. We'll inhale, sit up tall. And then exhale, draw the elbows towards the back of the mat, really opening up through the chest and stretching through the back of the triceps again. After this last exhale, release the arms beside your body. Good. Extend the legs out long now, coming into our forward fold position or Paschimottanasana Asana. If you need a strap or a towel here, please feel free to grab it. The legs are extended out long. You'll find the softness in the backs of the knees, or take a deep bend in the knees wherever you need to be today along your journey. So we'll take the hands to the shins, ankles, peace fingers around the toes, or if you are using the strap, you'll wrap it around the base of the feet. You'll inhale, sit up tall, and then on the exhale, start leading with the chest and allow the head to come in, lengthening the back of the neck. Only come in where you're comfortable and where you feel a nice deep stretch in the back of the hamstrings and into the lower back. Relaxing through the shoulders. Continue to allow the breath to deepen here. Finding the softness within the body. On the inhale, start to rise up, stacking vertebrae by vertebrae. And allow the head to be the last thing to come up. Awesome. Drawing the right foot into the inner part of that left leg, coming into a Janu Sirsasana variation. So the right heel is going to be into the inner part of that left leg. Left foot is going to remain flexed. We're going to do similar to what we just did in the forward fold position. So you can frame the torso over the front leg. You can take, as you take your forward fold, hands can be on the shin, the ankle, or wrapping around the base of the foot. So you'll inhale, sit up tall. Then on the exhale, you'll fold, lengthening the back of the neck. Draw the shoulder blades away from the ears. Softness in the back of that knee, not locking out the knee. And really taking the benefits of coming into a forward fold. Take about 2 more breaths here. On the inhale, we'll start to roll up once again, stacking vertebrae by vertebrae, and allow the head to be the last thing to come. Awesome. So we'll bring the right knee in, placing the right foot onto the mat. With the left leg still extended out long, we'll take the right hand behind us. I want you to inhale, sit up tall. So I want you to lengthen really long here. Then on the exhale, take the elbow up and over. You can keep the hand right here with the palm facing up towards the ceiling, or you can even lengthen it out long with the palm facing down towards the mat. Just inhale, sit up tall, and on the exhale, twist. If you'd like to take it a little bit further and have that right foot on the outside of that left leg, you can feel free to do so, or you can stay exactly where you are. The option is yours. Last breath here. On your inhale, start to come out of the twist. Exhale when you get there. So lengthen the right leg out long, draw that left foot now into the inner thigh of the right leg, pressing the heel into the inner thigh, coming into our forward fold position in Janu Sirsasana. So we'll inhale, sit up tall, and then on the exhale, come into your forward fold position, whether your hands be on the shins, ankles, or wrapped around the base of the foot. Draw that length in the back of the neck here. Shoulder blades gliding down the back of the body. Make sure you're not locking out that right knee. And find a soft bend if you've not already. On the inhale, start to rise up. Exhale when you get there. Bringing that left foot now to the mat, keeping the right leg extended out long. We'll come into the seated twist variation. So left hand comes outside, like right behind you, the back hip. I want you to inhale, sit up tall, really lengthening through the right side of the body. And on the exhale, take it up and over. Like I said, the fingertips can be pointed up towards the ceiling, or you can even extend that right hand out long, taking the fingertips down towards the mat. Right foot stays flexed up towards the ceiling, but maintaining a softness in the back of that knee. You can even gaze over the left shoulder. Last breath here. On your inhale, start to release the twist. Exhaling when you get to center. Now take both feet together. We're going to come into Baddha Konasana or butterfly posture. So heels will be together. You can have this as close into your body or as far away from your body as you need. If you need to be in more of a diamond shaped position, that's perfectly fine because it's your body and you know your body better than I do. So we clasp the outsides of the feet. We're going to take the elbows towards the knees. So we're going to take them onto the insides of the knees to kind of use them to press the hips open slightly, but not overbearingly. So we'll continue to breathe here, lengthen the back of the neck. So the gaze will just be down towards the toes. You'll take the navel up and in, grounding down to the sitting bones. Continue to allow the breath to deepen for these last 3 breaths. Really focusing the breath on the outsides of the hips. And on the inhale, start to roll up, rounding down to the sitting bones once again. Then exhale when you get to the top. We're going to lengthen the legs out long now once again to come down to lying flat onto our backs. So bending in the knees, I want you to start to just walk the hands back to get there. Coming down onto the elbows, laying flat onto the back. From here, what we'll do is cross that right leg completely over the left. Draw the knees in towards the chest, clasp the outsides of the feet as best you can. If you can only grab onto the ankles, that is fine, or the outsides of your pants. And just feel this nice deep stretch from the outside of the hips. Notice if you start to clench the jaw or, again, shoulders coming up towards the ears. And just make that active decision to release them away. Being conscious of the ways we hold tension within the body. Allow us to learn to release it. Releasing the clasp. Allow the left foot to come back down to the earth. As the right leg remains crossed over the left, I want you just to take the right ankle to the top of the left knee, coming into a reclined pigeon posture. So we'll draw the left knee in, interlacing it, the hands behind the back of the hamstring or the front of the shin. And press the right knee away. You can even extend that left leg up towards the ceiling and keep the left foot flexed. Whatever feels really nice on the outside of that right hip for you. Just a few more breaths here. Release the back of that left hamstring, allowing the left foot to come back down towards the mat. Cross the right leg completely over the left and extend the arms out wide into a Texas T position, or cactus arms. Allow the knees to fall over to the left, gazing over the right shoulder. On your inhale, bring the knees back through center. Exhale, cross that right leg completely off the left, taking it back down to the mat so we can switch sides. So we will take that left leg completely over the right this time. Draw the knees in towards the chest, clasp the outsides of the feet or the ankles, drawing the heels towards the glutes. Again, feeling the stretch the outsides of the hips. Be sure to maintain lengthening in the back of the neck, drawing the spine long. Release your clasp, bringing the right foot back down to the mat, keeping that left leg crossed over. Draw the left ankle to the top of that right knee. Coming into our reclined pigeon posture, bring the right knee in towards you, interlacing behind the back of that hamstring or the front of that shin. Again, you still have the option to extend that leg up towards the ceiling, flexing through the right foot, maintaining a softness in the back of that right knee. You can even use your left elbow to press that left knee away on the inside part of that your left leg to open up more through the hip. Two more breaths here. Releasing the clasp behind the hamstring or the front of the shin. Bring the right foot back down to the mat. Cross that left leg completely over the right. Extend the arms out into your Texas T position or cactus arms once again. Knees fall towards the right as you gaze over the left shoulder this time for your supine twist. 2 more breaths here. We'll inhale, bring the knees back through center. Exhale when you get there. Uncross the left leg off the right. From here, I want you to extend the left leg out long. Draw the right knee into the chest first. And clasp the outside of the shin with both hands. Just breathe here, feeling a nice deep stretch at the back of that hamstring. Keep the softness in the back of that left knee. Then take the right hand outside of the right foot or inside, whichever is most comfortable for you, coming into like a half happy baby. Draw the right knee towards the inside of the right armpit. And just draw the glutes up towards the ceiling. Left hand can come to the top of that left quad muscle or the outside of the left hip. Then draw the right knee back into the chest and release it out long next to the left. We'll switch sides, so the left knee is going to come in, hug it in with both hands on the outside of the shin. Right knee remains soft, heel is into the earth. And then taking the left hand outside of the, or inside of the left foot, bring the right hand to the top of the right thigh or outside of the right hip. Draw that left knee in towards the armpit, stretching the outside of that back of the hamstring all the way into the glutes. Right, left foot is flexed up towards the ceiling. Relax the left shoulder away. Release that left foot now, drawing the knee into the chest and lengthening the left leg out long. Before we come into Shavasana, I want to do a reclined butterfly posture or Baddha Konasana, the Supta Baddha Konasana. So draw the heels in once again, bringing the feet together. You can take the hands underneath the hips to kind of help you relax through the glutes slightly and bring the floor up to your hips if they do not, if the knees do not come all the way down to the mat, like mine. Or you can even use blocks here. Gaze up towards the ceiling. Tailbone grows long down towards the end of the mat as the crown ascends up towards the edge of the mat, top edge of the mat. Using the feet to ground. Just take 2 more breaths here. Start to lengthen out each leg. Go into Shavasana. Release the hands underneath the glutes if they are there. So extend the legs out as wide as your mat or wider. Hands as wide as the mat or wider. Start to allow the eyes to close completely. Start to feel the eyes fall heavy into the back of the skull. Softness flowing down the back of the neck into your shoulders. Tongue falls from the roof of the mouth. Feel washing of softness over the arms, reaching down through the fingertips. The chest starts to feel light as the breath deepens. The abdomen is loose. The hips weigh heavy into the mat. As the thigh bones draw down towards the earth, the calves are pressing heavy into the mat. Ankles have loosened. And the toes are released completely, allowing the feet to fall heavy towards each side of the mat as you rest in Shavasana.